Hi everyone! For today's video, I thought I would show you how I created this makeup look right here. I actually just posted this look on Instagram and a lot of you seem to have loved it, so I thought I would just film a quick little video for you. It's like a yellow graphic liner look. It's actually a really simple and fast look that you can do to add a pop of color. I think the graphic liner is really cool and edgy and bold and just really fun, especially since we're moving more towards spring and summer. So if you want to learn how I did this look, then just keep on watching. First, I'm going to start off with my primers. I'm going to use this one from Bite Beauty. It's their Change Maker Skin Optimizing Primer. I think it's new, and I've been using this for the last month or so, the primer and their foundation, and it's been really nice. I really like the coverage. I was super impressed with it. And then for eye primer, I'm going to use this one from Fenty Beauty. I'm almost out of this, so I'll probably add a new eye primer into the rotation. I think I've gravitated towards this primer over some other ones because I like the applicator. I like that it's just a doe foot. I don't have to squeeze anything out. So for foundation, like I said, I'm going to use the Bite Beauty Change Maker one, and this is in the shade M55. And this foundation is really nice. It's got this, whoa, it's so windy outside. I just heard all the trees and the window creaking. It's got a really thick pasty texture to it. Pasty is probably not the best word to use, but it's really nice and it's creamy and it just blends out really nicely. So I like to use my beauty blender with this. I don't think I put enough on my face. We'll see. That was a really good first layer actually, but I'm just gonna take a little bit more over some darker spots. Yeah, it's really nice and buildable. Now I'm going to powder a little bit with this Laura Mercier translucent setting powder. Just gonna dab a little bit of that on. I'm actually going to tie my hair back. I'm going to do my brows next. So first I'm gonna take this Hourglass clear gel and just go through my brow hairs a bit. I want to try doing like the soap brows, but I don't have any bars of soap and I don't want to go to the store until I really have to. I've actually been trying these two serums for brows and lashes from VEGAMOUR. So this one is the brow serum and I've been brushing it through my brow hairs day and night. It has like the doe foot applicator and I feel like it has been helping my brows my brows grow a little bit more, especially on this side. I feel like the ends are a bit more fuller, but this side still needs a bit of help. Like down here, there just never seems to be any hair that grows, and I was really hoping this would help with that. This brow has always been fuller than this one, and I want to say I've been using these for about a month or so now, and this is the Lash serum from VEGAMOUR. It comes with this brush tip applicator and you're supposed to swipe it over your top and bottom lashes also day and night, and I honestly cannot tell if it's been helping my lashes grow or not because my lashes are just not there to begin with, so I wasn't really expecting much from that. Yeah, I just wanted to share in case you guys were interested in checking these out. My friends at a PR agency actually work with VEGAMOUR and they gave this to me to try and they said it really worked for them. Maybe it'll work better for you guys. I'm gonna go into filling my brows now. My mirror is over here, so that's why I keep looking that way, but I have been trying to do my brows a little bit more differently just to play with different looks and stuff. So I'm gonna try and do a bushier brow today. It's actually been really sunny this week, these last few days, which I realized made me kind of sad that, you know, we all have to stay inside when it's this nice. I mean, I've been taking Cody on walks, so we still go on walks every day and I get a bit of sun there, but it's like this is such beautiful spring weather and I can't wait to really go outside and fully enjoy it. I think the first week of the California shutdown, quarantine, social distancing thing, it was rainy and cold and muggy. It wasn't that nice, but This week, oh my goodness, it is so freaking nice outside, and I really need to get my balcony set up, I feel like, so I can sit out there peacefully and enjoy the sun and this weather. Just haven't had a chance to do that yet. And every time I take Cody out for his walks, the sky has just been so incredibly blue and beautiful and vibrant and bright. And I've never seen this blue of a sky since I've moved to LA because of all of the pollution. And I think because it had rained and the rain cleared, it's just been so nice outside. I'm going to move on to the eyes now, and it is a graphic liner look, but I did add some shadows to soften the look up just a little bit and add a little something else to the look rather than have it be just like harsh lines. So I used these shadows from Kaja Beauty. It's like their bento box trio eyeshadows. And if you haven't seen these before, it's really cute actually. It comes with 3 different shades in each one, and some of them are all shimmers, some of them are mattes. So first I'm going to take this one. It's the Chocolate Dahlia Trio number 8, and I'm actually going to take this middle shade right here. Just take a little bit of that on this brush, and I'm just gonna go into this outer corner and do like this little circle sweeping motion. So I'm avoiding the center of the eye and going into my eye socket. So this is where my eye socket is. And I'm just going to add a little bit of color. It doesn't need to be too much. And this just helps give the eye some like shape and definition so it doesn't look so flat, I guess. But again, this isn't necessary. You can just go right in with the graphic liner, and that's really it. Not too much of a fuss. The next shade I'm using is from the Toasted Caramel Trio, and I'm going to take this top shimmer shade, which is this bright yellow goldish color. Initially I was going to make it a neon green graphic liner look, but then my nails are this bright yellow, so I had this yellow liner from Fenty laying around, and I thought these two together would go really well, and it did. So I'm just gonna take this on my finger, like just that much, and lightly tap it over mostly like the front of the eyes, and then work my way back because I want it to fade and blend in nicely with the other shadow that we just put on. And what I like to do is first take my ring finger, which has all the shadow on it, I'll tap it a little, and then I'll use my clean oh, I just hella spit. Then I'll use my clean middle finger to spread it out and disperse it. It's a really shimmery but also subtle yellow gold color. Like it has a lot of reflex in it, which I think makes the look pop even more in person. I think in the photo I posted it didn't show up as well, but in person I was just obsessed with how the shimmers came out. And because it does have a bit of that yellow, it matches really well with the yellow liner that I'm going to use next. We are going to go in with this neon yellow liner. This is from Fenty Beauty, and it is their Vivid Liquid Eyeliner in Banana Blaze. I think this was part of a summer launch, but I checked on their website recently and it was still on there, and it's actually on sale, so I will link it down below if you guys want to buy this. I love these neon colors. I think they're really fun. Okay, so I'm going to start on this eye and draw out the flick first, like where I want the flick to be, like that. See how it just pops? It's so pretty. These can get a little crusty, so I'm still kind of learning how to work with them. I'm going to do this and just draw a really thin, pretty thin, I think, winged line, because we're gonna add a line on the top too, so you want it to balance out and not be too heavy, I think. But if you want to go for a really thick yellow line, I think that's fine too. If you can, try not to get it on your lashes because that'll look weird later. And I actually did wear green, like light green contacts when I first tried this look out, just to play around with something different. But I don't want to wear contacts today. I don't feel like putting them in my eye, and I actually prefer just my natural eye color sometimes. I did this liner way thicker than this one, so I'm just gonna thicken this up a little bit. Even though I like how I did this eye a lot better, I don't want to clean up the other side. Okay, now we're gonna do the line on top. I've done a few like liner looks with that line on top, but this one is just a little bit softer. It's not gonna go all the way to the end. It's just kind of stop in the middle and just be like a nice little swoop. So how I decide where to put the line, I just kind of follow the eye socket again and do like a curvature. Follow that eye socket curve, and I already know, like, have an idea of where my eye socket is. But if you don't know where your eye socket is, a little trick is if you look down and you can kind of see the shape. Look down, face down, but look up, you can see where that is. And I realized, I don't know how this look would wear on someone who has eyelid creases, where you would put this graphic liner. So play around, see what works for your eye shape. So I'm gonna go with a really light hand and try to sketch it out first. You can go with one clean swoop though, that's even better. I think I messed it up a little bit. Let's see if this works. If I just wipe it off. Nope. Oh, I have it right here. So if you messed up, you can take a little flat concealer brush. This one has leftover concealer in it, and I'm just gonna wipe it a little bit like this to try and soften it, or literally just brush it off without messing up the glitters too much. So now I have like this faint little outline. It's really hard when I have nothing to lean my hands on. I need to lean it. I have this ottoman down here. I'm gonna lean my hand on that for a second. Hopefully you guys can still see. I'm gonna try and attempt this side now. This side is a lot easier. It's easier to like swoop. It's just more natural to swoop that way. Yeah, really like how this one came out. That was so much easier than this side. Just gonna go over both of those to make it a little bit brighter. So that's pretty much it for the liner. Now I'm gonna throw on some lashes. You can also just use mascara, but like I said before, like my eyelashes are just not popping, so. Oh no, the sun is coming through now. So these are from Mish Blooming. They're the Girly Flare lashes. They're not as fluffy, and the strands are a little bit more individual. And I think it goes really well with this eye look because it allows you to see the yellow a little bit more. If you have thicker, fuller lashes, it kind of just covers up and hides the yellow. Okay, I just had to move the blinds a little bit because it was getting over my face and stuff. So I'm actually going to add a bit of mascara. I'm going to use Fenty Beauty's, what is it called? Full Frontal Mascara. Just brush these through the lashes because I want to give it more of a thicker, spidery kind of look. Right now it's just a little too soft for my liking. Now I can move on to the rest of my face. I'm going to use this Fenty Beauty Matchsticks to contour. This is in the shade Amber. I'm just going to contour here. Not going to go under this little side thing going on. Oh my god, I got some on here, whatever you call it. And now I'm going to use this Fenty Beauty sponge. Can I talk today? Sponge. I'm going to use a sponge and sponge it out. I was trying to say blend and sponge, I guess, at the same time. I think in my last video I shared I was watching Kingdom. I've finished it now. It was really good. That was crazy. I really, really like that show. And now I've moved on to Love Island. Sydney's been telling me about Love Island for I think a couple weeks now, and I finally started it because I ran out of things to watch, and I am so obsessed with the show. I started on season 6, the most recent one, because I feel like that's the one that would get me the most interested. It's like more current. I didn't want to start on season 1. Okay, sorry, the sun keeps moving, so I had to move the blinds again. I'm at the tail end of season 6. I'm almost done. I just have a few episodes left. I had no idea what to expect because I didn't really hear that much about it, about the premise or what they do, like the games or like Casa Amor. If you guys watch Love Island, then of course you know what I'm talking about. If you don't watch Love Island, I highly recommend it because it is a good watch. I've been watching the UK version, not the American one. It's really fun. Like, they're all so polite to each other and they talk about their issues like adults. After I'm done finishing this video, I'm going to go back and watch the rest of it. I feel like last week my distraction was TikTok and trying to learn these dances. This week my distraction is Love Island, and it's been really, really nice. The show just makes me so giddy seeing like who stays together. These couples are so cute, and like you really do just see them fall in love. And I just did my blush, just a little light color on the cheeks, nothing too crazy. I don't want it to clash with this eye look. I use this one from Kaja Beauty. They are Cheeky Blush Stamp in Koi. And now for highlighter. I wasn't really sure what kind of highlighter to use this time, so I'm going to attempt to use the Kaja Beauty Box, the shimmer color we used over the eyes as highlight, and I'm just going to use the sponge for this. That was a bad idea. I don't know if you guys can tell, but it's way too shimmery. Look like I have really shiny blackheads. Okay, no big deal. It's wiped off. Let me go get another highlighter. So this is the Laura Mercier highlighter in Addiction. It's like this gold color, which is kind of shimmer. Oh my god, I really can't talk today. I wanted to say it's kind of similar to the gold shimmer one. I'm just gonna bring that down the nose and then the sides here. And now for lip color, I'm going to use this one from M Cosmetics. This is in the shade Caramel Glaze. It's like a nice brown 90s glossy shade. And I think it goes really well with the yellow. And then I'm going to do the little arrow above my Cupid's bow. And you don't have to do this if you think it's a little bit too much, but I was just experimenting and thought it'd be like a cool look to do. So just pretty much follow your Cupid's bow or make your own shape. It doesn't really matter. So I think it looks really cute when you can like taper it off at the end so that it's thicker in the center and then lighter and thinner towards like the sides of your lips. At first I wasn't really sure if I wanted to add this pop of yellow over the lips because I was like, does this look like a little mustache? I mean, it probably does. So that's why I was like, if you don't want to do this, you totally don't have to. But here I am. It's fine. I'm just going to go over it again to make it a bit more pigmented. So this is it. This is the final look. I think it's really fun and cool. I think graphic liner always looks pretty cool and futuristic. So I hope you enjoyed this look. I hope you try and recreate it. And if you don't like the yellow liner, you can use whatever color liner you want for your look. I'll see you in my next video. Bye!